In 2013, there was a survey conducted by the New England Journal of Medicine, which found that nearly 8 out of 10 doctors, 8 out of 10, approve the use of medical marijuana. While on the other hand, there's nearly 700,000 people annually arrested for marijuana-related charges. And in fact, in 2014, there were 619,808 people arrested for marijuana-related charges. Guess where all the money came from to house those inmates who were charged and convicted of marijuana-related incidences? Came from you, came from me, came from anybody and everybody who pays taxes. And for what? For a plant that just grows like that? It's no different than any perennial plant that you plant out in your garden or out in your front yard. It doesn't matter. It's a plant. It's a seed. You put it in the ground, it grows like that. So why is it illegal? So now that you know that nearly 700,000 people a year are going to jail for something that grows naturally, that was placed here, we didn't do anything to synthesize it. We didn't create it. What can we do about it? What can we do to solve this problem? It's simple. Legalize it for medical and recreational purposes. The legalization of marijuana would generate an estimated $8 billion, with a B, billion, in tax revenue. Colorado, for instance, has already taken the first step to decriminalizing marijuana at a state level. There's nothing they can do about it on a federal level. But on a state level, in Colorado, it is legal for recreational and medicinal purposes. In 2014, Colorado's first year of decriminalizing marijuana on a state level, they generated nearly $76 million in tax revenue. $76 million in 1 year. Most of that money went to schools to strengthen the school system in Colorado. And actually, Colorado made so much money off taxes, off the sale of marijuana, they actually had to give money back to the community. I don't know about you, but I would love for the United States to generate so much money they actually had to give me some money back. Wouldn't you? Who doesn't like free money? And at the same time, strengthening school systems and helping people out medicinally who need that. Whether it be a chronic pain, a mental illness, depression, it doesn't matter. These people are getting something that they need. Now, of course, you're always met with objections. The long-term effects of using marijuana, which are no different than someone who smokes cigarettes every day. There's no difference. Cigarettes are perfectly legal. We pay taxes on cigarettes. If you're a smoker, you do. What about public safety? People, oh, well, I don't want to be out on the roads with a stoned driver. Well, I don't want to be out on the road with an alcoholic, someone who's drunk. Guess what? It happens. There's nothing you can do about it. People are always going to abuse the system. That's not a very good excuse. So now that we know that there is a problem, the problem can be solved, let's see what some of those options are. Now, let's say we don't legalize it. Everything stays the same, stays federally illegal. Your tax dollars are going to continue to be spent on prosecuting and housing inmates. You're going to pay for their food. You're going to pay for their little cot that they sleep on. You're going to pay the prosecutor to prosecute them. Now, on the other hand, if marijuana were to be legalized, the U.S. could generate an extra $8 billion in tax revenue, which again can be used to strengthen our school systems and help people out. It's up to us, me, you, everybody. It is up to us to push for the decriminalization of marijuana at a federal level. From there, Each state can decide what it wants to do as far as whether they want to have it for medicinal purposes, recreational purposes, or both. But it's up to us to push for that. There's a website you can go to. It's called 420petition.com. It's a petition you can sign to decriminalize marijuana at the federal level. I urge all of you to please go at least check the website out. There's some great information on there. Now, there's a quote by Bob Marley. Some of you may know him. Very famous Jamaican songwriter, musician. He said that to say that marijuana is illegal is to say that God made a mistake. It's a plant. It just grows like anything else. How can you say that God made a mistake?